The final awards for this evening are the George Norlin Award. This is the highest recognition presented by the CU Boulder Alumni Association. Pays tribute to alumni of CU Boulder for distinguished lifetime achievement. It recognizes alumni have demonstrated a commitment to excellence in their chosen field or endeavor and enduring devotion to the betterment of society and their communities as well. This year, the award committee honors 3 very special Norlin Award recipients. First recipient is Olester Benson, Jr. In the early 1980s, Olester Benson was on active military duty. Assigned to the Army Medical Center Aurora, the father and husband studied at night at CU Denver. There, a professor noticed Olester's talent for chemistry and urged him to pursue graduate work, then personally drove him to Boulder to introduce him to future mentors. By 1988, Olester was a CU Boulder PhD on track for a remarkable life in science. He's distinguished himself as a corporate scientist at Minnesota-based 3M Corp., which ranks him among its best. Olester has developed manufacturing technologies, enabling more than 300 products with wide-ranging applications. He's earned more than 70 patents. Grateful for his mentors, Olester has prioritized mentorship to the benefit of 3M, CU, and aspiring scientists around the country. He's served on CU Boulder's Graduate School Advisory Council, helped endow a graduate fellowship, and recruited CU students for jobs at 3M. In 1997, the chemist retired from the Army as a Master Sergeant. Olester's inspiration is vast, and for this, the Alumni Association presents him with the George Norlin Award.
Go Buffs. I don't get a chance to say that very often. But I would like to thank the Alumni Association and my nominator, Tad Cook, for selecting me for this tremendous award. I'd like to thank my wife, Charmaine, who's sharing this moment with me and who works tirelessly to help me to be a better person. To Carol Cook, Tad's wonderful wife. To my friends Holly and Norman Jones, my fellow soldiers who served with me in the Army. And last but not least, my sincerest gratitude goes to Bob and Lenora Damrar, who helped me to see the way. 40 years ago this year, I came to Colorado as a sergeant assigned to Fitzsimmons Army Medical Center in the pharmacy. And I decided I wanted to take chemistry. But I was denied because I applied after the enrollment period had ended. But they said, you got a chance. I said, what's that? You can get a waiver. I said, okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And the chairman of the department was Bob Damrar. I made my plea. He heard my case and ruled in my favor. I studied with Bob organic chemistry. I studied analytical chemistry with Lenny. As I was nearing graduation, Bob asked me, well, what are your future plans apart from finishing up your tour of duty in the Army? I looked at him and said, I really don't know. I was at a loss. So Bob and Lenny, who have always been my biggest supporters and encouragers, told me, not suggested, told me that I was going to pursue a graduate degree, a doctoral degree in chemistry, an option that I had not even considered. It was Bob, as you read, he's the one who came to my house. He's the one who brought me here. He interjected himself into my life like a virus. But he and Lenny, by doing that type of interjection, they treated me like a son, and they had a profound effect on my life. And because of that, in the fall of the following year, I began my PhD while I was still on active duty. There's a time when you have a transition. I transitioned from Bob to Boulder. God blessed me when Tad Cook became my thesis advisor. He was a kind, insightful, and nurturing teacher, and now a friend, but he knew how to get the best out of his students, including me. For me, the George S. Norland Award is symbolic of the transformative power that dedicated educators have to impact and change the lives of students. I know that because the University of Colorado profoundly changed my life. The Bible says, to whom much is given, much is required. Any talents, knowledge, or special gifts that I have are useless if I use them solely to benefit myself. But they can be magnified and perfected when they're used to uplift and better other people. All people. All include all that I serve. My community, my church, my students, and the University of Colorado. Again, CU, thank you for this tremendous award. God bless you all. Thank you.